Can you imagine? I just flip my eyes inside out, start doing that weird thing. No, my contacts are just dry. I was just doing a session for Patreon, and Lemurian consciousness came in, and I just felt really connected to it in the moment, and I thought, let's bring more stuff through. Let's do more. Let's just lean into that more. So, but make it for whoever. Make it for YouTube. We're back on the tube. So, what this is gonna be is I don't really know. Let's just see. Let's pull them back in. Ha. Artesa. Ndarateta. Oratetaya. So I love their energy. Can you really quick before we jump into whatever it is that we're doing, it feels like there will just be I mean, it's like a restructuring or optimizing of our field and beyond. That's always kind of what the stuff that I'm doing, but what is this in particular related to? Individuals need to feel safe right now. It is very important that individuals are allowing themselves to be nurtured and met with a deep sense of comfort within their own bodies, within their own experience. We ask for them to allow this to be a tool to enter into a state of deep recognition of just how safe they are. Allow themselves to be held by the energy that we bring forward, or even be held by themselves as they use this energy as a tool like that of a blanket. Thank you for being present today, and we will begin. So if you want to receive this, just set the intention to receive. Ratetaya, ratesa ratetaya, oshikia ratesa rateta rateta, rateta, oratesa rash ratetaya, rotuturutus rotuturutu reteti, rateta, ratesikra rash ratetia rateta rata asaratetia rateta ratetia rate, ratesakra rasha ratetia rateta ratetia rateta orateta ratesa rateta rateta sa ratetia rate rate shikikia ratetaya oratetaya orotuso ratetaya rateta ratesakra rasha ratetia ratetaya ratetaya ratesara ratetia rate oratetia rate oratetia rate orateta rata ratesa rateshikra ratetia rate ratesa ratetia rateta ratetia rateta ratesa rateshiarate ratesakra ratesa ratetia rateti 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 rateta ratetas rateshikra rateti ratetia rateta ratetia rateti rateta ratetas rateta shakra ratetia rateta ratesa rateta ratesa ratetia rateti ratetia rateti ratetia ratesa rateshikra ratetia rateta ratesa ratetia rateti ratetia rateta rateti rateta ratesakra rateshia rateti rateta ratetia rateta rateti rate ratesa ratekra ratesa rateti ratesa rateshia rateta ratetas rateshakra rateti rateta ratesa ratetias rateshakra rateta rateti rateta ratetas rateti arate sarate tarate arate tirate arate tirate ta arate tirate ta arate tirate ta arate sarate sharate arate tirate ta orate gra arasa arate tirate tira arate tirate ta umrate sarate shaka arate sara arate tirate ta orate ta umrate arate sara arate tirate ti reteta reteta reteti retetas arate gra arate sara arate ti reteta rete sarateti o rete gra arate sa arate gra arate arate irreteta rate sarateti rete gra asa ukua kra arate tarate arate shirate tarate arate tata arate sa arate orto ototo oreteta rete sarate shkra arate tirate arate sarate tarate sarate arate sara arate tirate arate tirate arate tirate rete sakra arate tirate ta reteta rateti ratetas aratetas arateti arate sarate shka sarate tira arate tirate sarate shkra arate tarate sarate ti arateta arate tirate ti rateta sash arateta arate sara arate arate tirate ti Okay, there's like a huge pressure right here. So I'm trying to see, I'm like, what are they showing me? Feels like they're showing me some of what we're clearing out. Like for some people, these were going up into the crown area where there was like, just sort of like black spots that was making things unclear. They're saying move into the heart space now for realignment. You can like feel the crown, like energy moving down from the crown. It just felt like there was kind of confusion or doubt up here in this region. And so that was like, I mean, doing a lot of different things, but it's moving down now, down the back and into the heart. So let's focus our energy there. Breathe in into the heart space. Arutu surutu tui urutu surate tarate umrate tarate tarate umrate sarate tarate umrate sarate tarate umrate sarasharate tarate tarate tiarate tarate tiarate aratesa arateta 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 arate sarate sharate tira arate sarate gra arate sarate arate sara arate tirate ti rateta ratetas rateta arate sakra arate shi arate tirate arate sa arate gra arate ti arate shi arate arate tirate ti rateta orate sarate tarate sa arate shikra arate gra arate tirate tarate sarate arate sara arate tirate ti rateta rate si arate tata sarate tarate sara arate tirate arate sarate ti orate sa, orate ta, rate sarate ti, arate sarate shakra arate gra arate sara arate rateti, rateta, rateti, rateti, rateta, sarateta, ratesa, rateti, rateti, ortegra, asarate, shakra, rateti, ratesa, rateta, artesa, rateti, ortesa, rate, shakra, rateta, rateta, tata, tata, artoreteti, ortesa, Mrategra atata artesakra arteti, orteshakra artesarateti, artesarateta artesarateti, artesarateshakra artesarateti, arteti 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 arteti, ortos orto orto tututu. Urrutus urrututuritiai, retiti retisiarate, retisarate tarate, urretita saratetiarate, retetarate sarate tarate sarate tishiarate tarate sarate tiarateti, reteta reteta reteti reteta retesa reteta sarate shakra arategra asarate tiarate arate orrutus orrutu orte atititi. Okay. If you don't know me or the way that I work, like we have an energetic space whereby there's access to technology and we use like a variety of different modalities, one of them being channeling certain frequencies and using them. So it feels like we initially were using the Lemurian frequency, but now we're kind of moving into other stuff we do. But I'm just going to keep going with it because I trust it, and obviously whoever finds this, this is geared towards whoever it is that will be watching this in the future. So let's just see what else they're trying to do. So they're talking about going into the cerebrospinal fluid, which we do often. So this will be a good opportunity to learn why are we doing that again. To dictate a new path forward for individuals, they're talking about nervous system, the connection between, right, like initially what they're saying, safety. So they're talking about the nervous system and specifically coding the cerebrospinal fluid that goes over the spinal cord, that like coats it. They're doing something with that. Interesting. They said this a while ago too, and I remember being like, that doesn't make sense. They're saying they're making it more viscous, thicker. And when I ask why, they're saying it because it could just be literally, or it could just be energetically, where it's like helping this nervous system to feel, the spine to feel supported. You know how if you're having a panic attack, they say to have someone like literally hug you and put pressure on the back area right here, like sloth it. That's what they're doing. They're making it like a little bit heavier weighted. Yeah, a lot of stuff about nervous system stuff right now and how important it is for us to feel safe in order to continue moving through this time period in a way that is optimum for our evolvements. They're saying it can create a sort of sense of stagnancy when our nervous system doesn't allow us to feel safe, or when we don't do the work to help ourselves to feel safe. It almost like it puts a halt to the expansion, integration, and release work that we are moving through. Because when you're kind of in like fight or flight, it's just like nothing happens. They're saying energies will be supporting them in will be supporting them in reconciling with their highest truth so they remember what it feels like to truly be safe and supported. We would ask the individuals not force this process as it is naturally occurring at this time. And all you must do is be, surrender, allow. We will be here in support. This is the Lemurian collective. The Lemurian energy that is present within your very soul or memory. We ask for you to sing with us now. Oh, sit with us now for a brief moment of reprieve before we part. So we're just sitting in this energy. And if you can, just kind of be in a state of gratitude that supports in like the solidification of the work from the energetic space into the physical. They're just saying, and this is speaking just from like, again, it's just an energy. It's just a memory. It's like, they're speaking as a part of our collective consciousness that has been forgotten, but that is in process of being remembered, of resurrecting back into our collective consciousness is accessible memory. So that's kind of the stuff that they're saying or that they're talking about at this time. It's just saying, go forth now in love for all and remembering that we are all like interconnected. They're saying, thank you for taking the time to be with yourself and us. This is a beautiful time period to be in a state of consistent gratitude for the challenges that you have overcome and the obstacles that you have passed through. With precision and alignment. I'm saying the next part is more beautiful than you can imagine. It is like stepping into a fairy garden when you have been trapped inside a dungeon. Honey, this is why I don't really let energies talk through me, because I like play devil's advocate with it. We're only always talking about perspective and like viewpoint, right? It's not like literally they're saying like, oh, Earth in the third dimension is like a dungeon, because we know that there are many beautiful aspects of it, and it is what you make of it. It is your perspective and allowing yourself to see the fairy garden even when you can also see the dungeon. But it feels like what they're referencing is just that soon we'll feel so much energetically lighter. My phone ran out of storage. I think that's enough. I think that's about it. Thank you for participating in this fun little impromptu jam. More stuff like this on patreon.com/KaylaShanks, though that is going to be changing. Well, it's not going to be changing. Yes, more stuff like this available there. Okay? Or one-on-one. Link in bio. Just kidding, bye.